I don't know who I'm going to talk to this morning. Are you like me that refuse to learn, that refuse to work on myself? You know you have all the potential, you know you have all the energy, you have the beauty, the brain, you have the energy, you have the communicate, everything is complete. You look like the success, near me syndrome, and you've been working. You know what you're capable of, but as if something is stopping you. Were you like me? There's something I want to tell you this morning, seriously. And I thank God that forex trading indeed will expose who you are. When I started forex trading, it took me years for me to surrender. It took me, I said being profitable from my fourth year. This is my fifth year. And not even when I started being profitable, I still realized something. I have one demon that it was just refuses to go. That demon was impatient. Impatient. I used to hear my sisters talk, and she say, listen, once you made up your mind and somebody is talking, you don't even listen because you just want to, you can't even have patience to listen to what the person is saying, to hear a reason, because I've already made up. I have this impulsive nature. But that one thing kept me, not only in forest, in my life, in my business, meeting with people. I know who is who. I've worked with who is who. Sometimes you're moving around the clock and you don't know what is keeping you. You don't know. It's just one single character. In my own case, impatient. Impatient. You're so hyperactive that you can't even wait. I don't know who I'm talking to. Seriously. But I thank God for His grace. This is my time of refining because I've been asking God, what is keeping me? I surrender. Forex started as a game for me, but now it has moved from making money and now it's changing who I am. How is it changing who I am? I started small observing this weakness of impulse. You want to do something, you want to act. It moved to me observing that when I'm discussing with somebody, after listening, after I've made up my mind, I think I would not even allow the person to finish what is. I just want to say something. These days, I pause, I listen. It has moved to even my way bills. Small thing. You put up a write-up, your inability to go back to it and read what you wrote, whether the spellings are correct, whether the amount you wrote is in line with your calculation. Small thing that you think that, it don't know me. That one need to be diligent. Those things you think is nothing. At first, I was working with this company. I've been praying for God, open doors. I need to do jobs in millions. I'm just tired of 20 million, 30 million jobs. I just need something bigger. Sometimes you ask yourself, why did it take you so long to get contract of 100 million, to get big contracts? But you did not know that you're not ready. I didn't know. So when the job came, I was excited. It exposes my inability to be diligent. My calculations, it delayed my payment. At first, the frustration set in, but I had this still small voice that said, why not you learn? This is what I'm talking about. They would return it and reject it and said, oh, your way bill is not in line with what you wrote. The truck number, because I'm into logistics. Apart from trading, I do haulage. Oh, your truck details is not the same with the way you place. They reject it, redo it. The frustration setting until I begin to take note of the little details. Oh, this way bill, please recalculate. The account, the total number is not in line, it's wrong. You'll be losing money. Sometimes I even return it because I am the one losing. My calculations, you know why? You realize that sometimes God take his time to work on you before you move to the next level. You have to be a total change person. That frustration of because they rejected every invoices and the time was going, I need to take my time. I was angry. I would send it back. They would want to correct me. I wasn't listening. I would do it again. They would say another thing. You know what? Until they don't know me, I say, peace, be diligent. When I heard that still small voice, I knew that this is my weakness. Be diligent. Try to be perfect. When you are doing things, try to improve and be a better person in whatever you are doing. I said, forest trading has made me discover. And even when you meet people, sometimes your opinions are good, but my inability not to listen to what the person got to say always make me to give out my own power because I'm so impatient to know what the other person got to say. And once I've made up my mind and said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, I will tell you either you listen or you listen not. I don't care. But that was part of the thing that was keeping me. Sometimes out of excitement because I feel I've figured it out. I say things out and giving out my weapons to my enemy, to my opponent. Ability to keep quiet and listen. Even when your body is gingering you to listen. Don't be like me. Don't lean late. I've made it. I've lost it. I've worked with commissioners. I've worked with senators. I've worked with governors. I've worked with a lot of. I've been in there. Then you now ask yourself, why are you still moving around the clock? Where you see yourself to be, you are not. Been there, you're just hovering around. You're around it though, but you've not become. Ask yourself, what are those small things that's keeping you? It's taking me time to discover who I am, but I thank God for this awareness. While you are waiting for your time, keep observing. It's your time. Work on yourself so that the opportunities will not come and go by. When they come, when God put these people around you, you observe the patterns. And yes, sir. For me, I know my time for growth has come because I will not stand before men. God has made me. I know who I am. A voice that will be heard. That stand before kings and queens. I know. Look at this face very well. You will know about me because that is who I am. I am ready. Don't be like me. Stop wasting your time. Work on yourself. I love you. Love you so much.